Carter, here we are at training camp. We'll get into all the off-ice stuff in a minute, but how are you feeling these past couple of, week and a half, whatever it's been here, getting ready on the ice for the season?
I feel great. Came in really good shape, and it's getting up there, 29 years old now, so it's changing some things in the off season, making sure you feel, in condition, but also that makes sure your body feels good. So it's been a tough camp, but I'm in good shape and ready to go.
What are your first impressions of some of the coaching staff and the hockey staff with the Monsters, and what it's going to be like to play for a guy like John Madden?
I've heard nothing but great things. From the guys and everyone involved. They're very professional here. When you need something to get done, it gets done. And from the sounds of it, practices seem to be, pretty good. And I think our schedule is a little bit different than what I'm used to. A lot more traveling, so that'll be an adjustment. But I've heard nothing but great things about Mads and just the way things are run. So I'm excited to get started.
Well, it's exciting just playing in Cleveland, I'm sure, for a guy that grew up in Rocky River. How did this come about this offseason, and how excited are you and your family to be part of the Monsters organization?
Yeah, we're very excited. Unfortunately, a couple of years too late at that Kalter Cup, but we're real excited. As this was a place that we wanted to end up at some point in my career, and we didn't know when or if it would happen. But we're really, really fortunate and blessed to be here, and fam's excited. My parents still live in town. My wife's parents live nearby, so. It's a great atmosphere here. I got friends that go down to the games, and a lot of people telling me how fun the games are. So hopefully we continue to have great support and get back in the playoffs.
Well, I wasn't going to bring up the Kalter Cup Series there. Of course, you were with Hershey that year, but, that was a huge thing for the city of Cleveland. And as you know, as a Cleveland guy, the fans really, that meant a lot to them, and it stays with them. From playing on opposing teams in the AHL, what are you most excited about in terms of a game night at the Q and the support that you'll be receiving now as a member of the team?
I couldn't believe it. You look at the attendance across the league and you see, what teams are at the bottom, what teams are at the top, and I saw Cleveland towards the top, and obviously I'm away every year, so I never get to go to any games, but my friends tell me how great they are, and apparently do a great job. And then when we saw them in the finals in Game 3, it was 13,000 fans. I couldn't believe it. And then Game 4 was sold out. It was amazing for me to be home, but guys on my team said that was the best atmosphere that they've ever played in. So hats off to the fans in Cleveland, and that was amazing. Obviously, I would have loved to have been on the other end, but it was very cool experience to be a part of.
And then finally, just for our fans who might not be super familiar with you yet as a player, describe your game a little bit maybe, and what you try to accomplish night in, night out.
I'm definitely a playmaker, pass first kind of guy, trying to make the guys around me better. I'm a little guy, but I like to get in the corners, and I like to, kind of create some energy. I'm not going to blow someone up, but I do like to battle. I do like to create some energy and create some turnovers, and power play guy for sure. But first and foremost, I like to make the guys around me better.
Well, thanks for this. We're really looking forward to the season, and I think, 12 days away from right now. So we'll see you soon. Best of luck these next few days.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait.